Sheesh. Wee Man gonna field this kick right side. And Sewer Gators gonna start this one off with the ball. So SG got the main man Boofed in the game tonight. Hasn't been with the team the last few scrims. Think he's been busy at work this week. But Itachi and the tryout More Gooder out wide. And that throw is delivered to Itachi. Absolute dart by Cam. And that takes SG across the 50 early in this matchup. And they got Cheesecake, Wee Man, and Bob on the line. And this right here is going to be the matchup of the game, in my opinion. More Gooder on Toxic Gamer. Both trying out for their respective teams. And Cam, feeling the pressure, going to throw this one up. Itachi comes down with it. Itachi's got room to run. Itachi is going to take this all the way to the end zone for SG. So some nice body blocks there by the other SG players that were downfield. You can see Boofed right there cutting back, getting a little body block in. And Itachi able to take that one all the way to the house. SG out to an early lead here, scoring quickly. And K9 gonna take over as Clamp is going to miss that one. So K9 going to get it at the 20. And K9 have Dootmean and Toxic Gamer out wide. So just an absurd wide receiver duo. Again, Toxic trying out with the team following the disbandment of LR. And Boro gonna run that one up for just one. Twins left coming out here for K9. Boro coming out to the left side. More Gooder trying to get contained. And that's going to be a comeback thrown to Toxic on the left side. So Boro now going to call timeout. I think that was actually the defense that called the timeout. But Twins right here as Boro out to the right side. Cheesecake trying to keep that contained, but Boro has time. And going to hit Sergeant Rick on the leak there. And Sergeant Renee, excuse me, takes that one up to the 34. So a big play off the leak for K9. And they're in SG territory now. Boro right side. Crossing routes coming in left side of the field. And someone's got a step, but it's too deep for Toxic. Boro trying to hit him in the end zone there, but a little bit too strong. And 2nd and 10 now. Cheesecake through the line immediately on the 4-man blitz. And Boro sees a man open. It's Dootmean, but More Gooder. I mean, I guess not open. Sees a man downfield is what I should have said, as More Gooder going to catch that interception over Dootmean's head. Ball was a bit short there. And Cam's going to have to be careful here as SG take over, but backed up very close to their own end zone. That time Clamp is going to tackle Cam for a loss of 1. Cam was trying to find some breathing room there. And 2nd and 11 coming up now. 4-man blitz coming in for SG. Cam gets the throw off, but it's intercepted by Toxic. So Cam was at the end of his rope in terms of timing, as K9 players were closing in on him, trying to get that safety, and had to throw it away. Toxic able to get there as Boro throwing this one up center of the field for Dootmean in the end zone, but it's just barely out of reach. Dootmean tried to make the diving catch. 2nd and 10 coming up now for K9. Boro had Sergeant Renee on the leak with a step there, but the ball just barely too high. Boro now right side. And Duke catching that quick comeback. K9 in the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 11. As Boro out to the left side. And had Toxic. Toxic was wide open in that backside of the end zone. Cam was maybe playing a little bit of a lurk roll there. But look at Toxic for a second. Looked like that slide separated him. No, I think Cam was covering that guy in the middle as well. But Boro, 2nd and 14. Looking for something here. Not seeing much. And that'll be oh, dude. Catches it but lands out of bounds. So that one's coming back. It's going to be incomplete. And that brings us to 3rd and 14 now for K9. As Boro hanging, and Toxic makes that catch for the 1st down. So it'll be a goal-to-go situation from the 1. Boro out to the left side, and Boro gonna throw that one to Toxic. Thought he was maybe gonna run that one in, but no. Opts for making that quick pass. And those close passes are a lot harder than you would think to make, because you really have to put it in the perfect spot to hit your receiver in stride like Boro just did there. So we're all tied up at 7 here. And it's Hachi going to field this kick for SG. And Duke going to tackle him at the 25 as Cam. Taking the snap, pressure coming in. Cam throwing that one to Boof, though. The most handsome running back in the game. So fresh set of downs for Sewer Gators. And Cam backed up again. And more Gooder making the catch, gain of just 3. As Cam had to throw that one all the way across the field. So it'll be 2nd and 7 now for Cam and SG. A lot of crossing routes coming in here, middle of the field. And 5-tool bringing pressure onto Cam. Cam is just going to throw that one away. Cheese tried to make that strafing catch. Try and bring it back in bounds, but was a little bit too far out. 3rd and 7 now coming up. As massive pressure coming in, and Cam makes a nice throw to Boofed. And Dude able to tackle him as SG crossed the 50 into K9 territory. And Cam now out to the right side. Sergeant Renee bringing pressure, missing a dive. Sergeant Renee missing another dive. And Cam tried to just run that one up. Only picked up a yard before 5-tool makes that tackle. Cam didn't see anything downfield. As it'll be 2nd and 9. Cam. Pressure is just really getting to Cam, making him fall back so far. And was that actually intentional grounding, or was that scuffed? Let me see. No, yeah. Barely didn't make it to the line. So close. So intentional grounding. And Booft has a step downfield, but that throw is going to be too deep, and Doot is going to come down with the interception. So Doot picking off. Cam is Doot's brother, is that correct? I'm pretty sure that's the case. And if it is, Doot picking off his own brother. Luss was wide open on that quick leak up the middle. But Boro just threw it a bit too high. And Boro now out to the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, too deep again. Boro tried to throw that quick leak again, but Cheesecake is going to come up with the interception for Sewer Gators, so they're going to take over again. And last time Luss tried this earlier in this very set of downs, Luss was wide open, and Boro missed him on the throw. So that time, maybe Boro trying to force one in, and it does not pay off as SG going to take over. And Cam delivering a strike to Booft, who has room there, got stuck on his own man. Otherwise, that may have been a touchdown. But Booft with a nice move. And Cam now left side, room to run, gonna take it up for the first down. And Sewer Gators are now inside the 10-yard line and threatening to retake their lead that they held earlier in the game. As Cam, right side now. Cam looking for the run. Picks up about 3. So 2nd and goal coming up now. And Cam looking for something in the end zone. Tried to take that slide angle, but a good play by Sergeant Renee. Making that slide to close that distance. And Cam out to the right side. 5-tool. Bringing pressure. This K9 line is getting so much pressure on Cam, but Booft is going to catch that touchdown in the middle of the end zone. What a throw. And Booft able to get there. What an insane throw. Just really threw Booft open there. As Booft was about to start cutting right, it seemed. Or maybe good communication. But fantastic throw there by Cam. And K9 going to take over down a touchdown here as Sergeant Renee slides out to the right, where he'll be tackled on the 27. So K9 not really getting their offense to click just yet, as it's kind of to be expected though. They do have a tryout in Toxic. And did Clamp just DC, or okay, it looks like it may have been some lag, unfortunately, as Boro now sliding to the left side. Wee Man gonna pick up the sack though. Wee Man's 2nd of the game, both teams with 2 sacks. Yeah, Fade, I'm just gonna cast this game until Eli sends me the code, and then I'm just gonna head out. Dude putting on the moves there to pick up some extra yards and take K9 across the 50. So Boro backing up now, and the 4-man blitz coming in by SG. Someone's wide open downfield. It's Toxic making that catch, looking for the end zone, but not going to get there. Tackled at the 5 by Itachi. Yo, Trey, you're going beast mode, bro. Let's go. Boro now looking for a dive angle, not going to find it. Picks up 2 yards, though, so it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3 for K9. And watch for Boro to try and find this run angle again here. Or maybe bait the run and throw it to the back of the end zone like he did last time. As Burrow tried, and that's exactly what I was saying. Booth coming down with the interception. That's what I was saying when he tried to make that quick throw to Toxic, but it was successful for their first touchdown. Those short throws, man, there is a very, very, very narrow margin for error on those. Because if it's too far left or right, you're not hitting your man. And in situations like that in the end zone, it's going to be a crowd near the targeted receiver. So very risky in that situation. And Sewer Gators come down with a pick. So 2nd and 12 coming up now for SG. Keep an eye on the clock. We've got 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first half. So SG with plenty of time to get down the field. Booth was just wide open right there. And that throw is going to be caught by Itachi on the left side. 2 missed dives. Going to give Itachi a ton more room to run up the sideline. Itachi busting out spin moves of all kinds. And he's tackled at the 11. So great yards after catch by Itachi there. And SG in scoring distance. And not sure what that was by Cam. As Cam now out to the right. He'll be sacked by Sergeant Renee. Third and 13 coming up for Sewer Gators. K9 making a stop here would be big following that interception that SG came down with. Cam hanging in the pocket, but for a little bit too long. 5-tool going to dive off the shield and pick up the sack. So it'll be 4th and 21 here. Do SG kick the field goal? I'd say yes. On a 4th and 21 in this situation, if I'm SG, I would kick this field goal. Ball is centered. So 5-2 coming out. And SG gonna put that field goal through. So SG with a 10-point lead as we're about to head into halftime. Following that field goal. And that field goal obviously came off the back of the interception by Cheesecake. So K9 with 23 seconds to make something happen here. Gonna have to just try and chuck up a bomb and see if it'll land. As Burrow out to the right. And Clamp downfield, but Toxic gonna receive that one. Take it up to the 40. And realistically, K9 have 2 plays here, right? So probably going to throw one to try and get him in range of throwing it up for the end zone, and then they're going to take one shot. So we'll see if they can do that first part here and kind of just make a solid completion to see if they can get in range. Going to have to throw it here soon is Burrow. And there it is, Clamp taking this one up the sideline. He's going to dive that out of bounds. Okay, so there's the play to get him in range. Now it's time to take their one shot at the end zone. We'll see if K9 are able to score here. They've done a very good job at managing this time. Okay, they're actually going to kick the field goal. I thought they were going to go for it because they're behind. And I know Burrow likes to go for it in situations like this. Burrow also a big proponent of going for 2. But I guess maybe now that he's on K9, Clamp is maybe... And the kick is no good! Toxic slid right past it. And that is one of the more interesting failed kicks that I've seen. Toxic sliding past the football and SG making the block. So, unfortunate moment there. All right, they're just going to give him the first good sportsmanship on display here. So K9 down 10 points. As Boro has Dutmean wide open downfield, but it's too deep. That one falls incomplete, and that's got to hurt for K9. Having Dutmean that open. And Boro unable to connect. So Boro now throwing this one up left side. Defender in the area. It's Booft who's going to come down with the interception for Sewer Gators. And Booft going to get tackled at the 26-yard line. So Booft coming down with that pick. And SG take over again here. They are. And Wee Man going to catch that leak right up the middle. And that's up to the 2-yard line. And I was just going to point out that SG are winning the turnover battle by 2 interceptions here. Cam looking for the dive angle, not going to find it. Tackled at the line of scrimmage by Clamp. And Cam looking for that angle again. Not going to find it this time, though. Pressure is now coming in. And Cam going to dive it into the end zone, though, after making one miss. So SG with a sizable lead here. And PAT is going to put them up 24-7 in this game. Yeah, hooks for sure. I mean, that's definitely true. K9, if they flip the switch, they definitely have the potential to come back in this game. But if they continue playing the way they are now, it's going to be very, very tough. So we'll see if K9 can kind of shift gears here and get something going on offense as Boro hits dude on the comeback for the first down. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut out of this game in just a couple minutes here once I get the code from Eli for the Iron Phoenix Spitfires matchup. And Boro, nice moves there, evading the pressure, but that one's too deep. Fade, that is 100% facts, my man. Booft is insane. As Boro throwing that one up, and Cam gonna jump it. Another interception for Sewer Gators. SG just keep getting turnovers, and they get the ball in the red zone again. Cam diving that one up, first down. SG at the 6 now. So Sewer Gators looking like they're going to pull off the upset here. As Cam hanging in the pocket here. Looking for something. And ultimately will run it. And he is in for the touchdown. Sewer Gators. Sizable lead. Gets even larger. As the PAT will put them up 31-7 in this game. So K9 gonna get the ball back. And they're gonna have to score here if they want a chance of coming back in this game. Boro now right side. And dude has a step downfield. But that's going to be caught by Dude. From my angle, I thought that was going to be too deep. But no, Dutmean coming down with that one. Boro now sliding left side. And nice throw to Toxic, who's going to dive that one in to the end zone. So, K9 maybe sparking a comeback here, as Boro going to put that PAT through. 31-14. K9 could definitely still do this if they can get a few stops here. And Itachi just going to miss that one, so SG going to take over at the 20. And I've just gotten word from Eli that I have a little bit of time, so we may be able to catch more of this game than we thought. And that's a good thing, because it's just getting good here. As Cam sliding up and has plenty of room to roam. Has to take that one. Splits the defenders. Cam going wild right now across the 50, across the 40. Cam tackled at the opponent's 40, so huge run there, about 40 yards by Cam. And he's going to take the snap here. Roll left. Sergeant Renee is through on the 4-man blitz. Booft is leaked, though. And Booft is going to catch that one for the first down and more. As SG just outside the red zone now. And definitely going to want to score here, because K9 is not a team that you want to get too comfortable when you're winning against them. K9 definitely capable of a comeback, especially if their offense starts firing on all cylinders, like it looked like it may have been on that last drive. Cam was dancing there, dodging defenders for a second, but ultimately will be sacked for a loss of 10. And Itachi has a step right side of the field, but I don't think Cam wanted to risk throwing that interception that deep. So Itachi just catching that one right side on the comeback. It's going to be 3rd and 7 coming up for SG. And a stop here for K9 would be huge. SG up 17 right now, so a little bit of a weird lead. And that's going to be intercepted by Dootmean. So K9 not done yet, as Doot catches his 2nd interception off of his brother there. And K9 going to take over on their own 33 here. Boro pressure coming in, able to avoid it, gonna run it for the first down across the 50 now is Boro. And Boro crossing the 40 until he's tackled. That was the last play of the 3rd quarter, so here we are, beginning of the 4th. And K9 looking to keep chipping away at this SG lead, as Boro has Dootmean with a massive step, and Doot coming down with it, tackled on the 2. Great read by Boro. Doot was wide open there, and K9 going to look to punch it in. Boro now looking for that dive angle. He will find it. Thought for a second we were going to see a 1-yard line dive. But this game is heating up here. As K9, assuming this PAT goes through, which it will, it's just a 10-point game now. And SG are going to have to sit on the ball here for a little bit. Try and chip as much time off the clock as possible. Maybe Cam will opt to run it a little bit more on this drive as they try and keep this lead. So So SG. Cam looking for something downfield. Gonna throw the leak to Wee Man, but goes over his head. More Gooder, though, able to come down with it. And take it up to the 48. Very good point, Phil. That missed field goal by K9 could end up having a massive impact on this game. Would be a 7-point game right now if they had made that field goal before half. But Cam now right side. Wee Man leaked immediately and was open. And that's going to be thrown to Wee Man, who's going to catch that for the first down up the sideline. Sewer Gators in Cloud 9 territory. And Cam doing a great job protecting the football right now. Going to have to keep it up because a turnover puts K9 right back in this game. And Booth has a little bit of space there, but Cam is probably going to run this here. Yes, he will. Gain of just 2, but still feeling good. But I think after this drive, I'm going to have to leave, so I'll give it a couple more seconds here. As Cam jumping up to the right, tackled after the first down. So SG, I think they're gonna take the win. As Luss is gonna sack Cam, though. 2 minutes left on the clock. So it is a 2-possession game. Mouse says I can finish this game. Okay. All right, yeah, I will finish it if you guys don't mind. I just didn't want to keep you guys waiting because we were supposed to start this at 9:30, but a few different delays happened. So here we are as Cam sliding left and going to run this one up. Looking for the first down, but he'll pick up 12. So a manageable 3rd and 7 coming up. And at this point, I think that Sewer Gators have done a good enough job of running the clock out to secure this W. As Cam gonna let some time come off the clock here before he snaps it, and gonna be sacked though, so K9 are gonna get a chance here, but clock is still ticking. Ghost, thank you so much for the raid with 31 people. Aquas, what is up, my man? You guys came just in time to watch Sewer Gators try and secure this win over K9. As Cam out to the left and has somebody wide open in the end zone, but the ball's low. Booth comes down with it anyway. So if you look at that, More Gooder was actually wide open in the back of the end zone there. I think that's who he was trying to pass it to. But Booth, the beast, just makes that catch with 2 defenders in the area. Sergeant Renee going to pick up the sack. But it looks like Sewer Gators are going to hang on. It got scary there for a minute, with K9 looking like they were threatening to come back in this one, but SG ultimately will pick up the win. Cam now gonna get sacked again by Sergeant Renee, so that's back-to-back sacks for Sergeant Renee, and time ticking still. 26 seconds left in this game. 5 interceptions for Sewer Gators in this one, as that's thrown up for the end zone, where it's going to be caught by More Gooder over Dubmean for the touchdown. And SG have just definitively sealed this one. I mean, it was sealed before, but that touchdown is going to be the icing on the cake for SG. As Cam throwing that one up too high. So here are your stats near the end of the game. Fade, your captain told me to stay in here till the end. Clamp gonna field that kick. Thought it was gonna slip by him for a second. And he's up at the 19. So K9 gonna get upset by Sewer Gators here. Great game by SG. And Boro gonna be tackled, and the time is gonna tick here, so I'm not sure they'll get a playoff. And that's gonna be the game. I think I got the stats in for a frame there, so people in the VOD will be able to check them.